Yo, what's good guys, it's JD here, hello and welcome back to another episode of the No We Spent Road to Glory, and today we have got another Hall of Fame badge to add to our collection. Hopefully it is going to be number 15, if it's not a duplicate, and oh my god, I hope it's not a duplicate. We're sitting on 2 corner specialists, 2 difficult shots and 2 clutch shooters. I don't need any more, so please today be the day that we get an absolutely fantastic Hall of Fame badge. We've also got 3 locker codes to put in from the Community Hub video that came out yesterday, which is this one, I think, the Ask a Dev 2. Yeah, I think that is there. Here you go. It says, can you please release more locker codes? They did release 2 in that video. And then we've got a locker code from last night's 250k tournament. And we've also spent some more MT, because of course we have. And we are going to be doing some talking about the NBA 75 collections, because we picked up a Dave Cowan's. We're looking good on all of these sets up to the 2000s and the 2010s. But we don't know how many more cards are going to be released, or maybe we do, because somebody in the community, Pony, shout out to you, has put together a spreadsheet. I'm going to show you guys in this video what it looks like and who I think the lock-in cards are going to be, because it is going to be in Season 4. It's got to be, unless they really drag it out into Season 5. But it should be in Season 4. We start to see some lock-ins, and that could be exciting. So, plenty to do. Let's go ahead and jump into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for the daily videos, and check out Facebook for the daily streams. Facebook.com/JDCrossover, including daily FIFA 22 streams as well. Now, I've made no progress today on DeMarvelous DeRozan, but he will be coming home tomorrow. So tomorrow, Opal DeMar, happy days. It'll be my 2nd Opal of the year, which is fine by me. And as for today, the only playing I did was got my ring. So I played 5 games of Limited, we got the ring, and 1 pack. That's it. Just 1, and it was an iced out pack, and we opened up yesterday. We didn't get anything from it. So yeah, Limited as usual, just being very, very, very unrewarding. Sounds about right. Now, we've only sold 1 thing, which was a Westbrook, because we did upgrade from a graded one to an ungraded one. But before we go into the 75 stuff, and before we go into the Hall of Fame badge pack, these locker codes. So 10, 15, 20, or 25 tokens. Where's the 10? The 10 is the red, so we don't want the red. Oh, thank God for that. Okay. I'm not mad at it. And that is 15. That's 15. 15 tokens, sure, fine, whatever. I don't really have a desire for tokens right now, because we've got nearly over 1,300 right now. This is a pack that Ronnie2K on a 250k live stream about my team said Carlos Boozer was in this pack, which he isn't. So, yeah, good work on that one. Really good attention to detail. And then we've got a code with, again, packs from months ago. Dunktober, Colossal, Alter Ego, Mystic, and these are packs that are so old. At least New Year's resolution is there, so we want to get, oh no, we wanted to get in the corners. Maybe we've got a chance. You're telling me there's a chance? You're telling me there's a chance. We do get a New Year's resolution deluxe. I feel sorry if you get anything other than this pack though, because the other ones are a joke. Why are they there? I don't know. There's just no need. You don't have to recycle old packs. Just put the 5 most recent packs on there. I don't know. But anyway, first pack gets us nothing. And a New Year's resolution deluxe. Obviously, we had some good luck at our New Year's resolution packs, didn't we? Third pack was an Opal Luka. Luka on the pack. Luka not in the pack. We get Justice Winslow. I think that'll be a new original owner for me, but doesn't really matter, does it? So a couple of locos there, but nothing crazy going on. Now, NBA 75 sets. I still need your guys' help. I still need help to get what I want to get. We have now got the full 60s set. 9 players, all of them hollow, all of them ungraded. And it looks really nice. For the 70s, we have got a graded, ugly Nate Archibald. But the sad thing is, there is one up on the auction house who is ungraded. But somebody's put him up for 100k. And, well, I'm not going to pay. There it is. I ain't paying 100k, and I ain't even paying 50k for that. Screw that. So we're going to have to wait for Tiny Nate, but at least we've seen one. And then I bought a Dave Cowan's for 50,000 MT, which right now is not looking like a bad price. Wasn't hollow, but at least we've scooped him. Haven't made any progress on the 80s, no progress on the 90s, and then we have got a ungraded Russ now, who does look very nice. So, let's talk about these sets. I'm going to put the picture up on screen right now, and we're going to go through each decade one by one. So, for the 60s, we are expecting there to be 19 players in this. Now, obviously, there are some people that could go into the 70s, some people that only played in the 50s but have been chucked into this, like George Mikan never played in the 60s. He was retired in the 50s, but I've chucked him in here. There are some players that could be put into the 70s, but this is just going off of like their prime, I guess. So we've still got to come Wilt, Big O, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Dolph Shays, Bob Pettit, Jerry Lucas, David Bashir, Billy Cunningham, and Bill Sharman. That's a lot of players. But out of all of those, how many are going to be pink diamonds? I mean, they could all be pink diamonds. Should any of them be opals? Maybe Wilt, and maybe Big O. And obviously that will make a big difference to the price of these sets. So my feelings about locking in sets right now is just see what happens. We're still sitting on 1.3 million MT. We're still in a very good place. And for the lock-in for the 60s, who's going to be? Well, if you guys don't know, it's going to be a fan vote on Twitter, and that has been confirmed. So it's not going to be a trial of champions where they just put a leaderboard up and we don't know what the actual score is. It's going to be voted for by us on Twitter. So for the 60s, who's going to be? It's going to be Wilt. It might be Bill Russell, but let's be real, it's going to be Wilt. So Wilt will be the lock-in for the 60s. Do I really want a Wilt Chamberlain card? Not particularly. Is he ever that good in 2K? Not particularly. Is his release always dreadful? Yes. So for now, we're just going to keep these holo cards. This set is now done for us. I'm just going to wait until Tuesday to see who else drops. But there could be a long way to go in this 60s set just for a Wilt Chamberlain. Into the 70s we go. We've only got 5 here, but of course we do have 6 because Dave Bing is still vibing in the 80s. He retired in the 70s. He's not meant to be here. He's got the card art of the 70s, so he should be in this set. So we've got 6 in this set right here. We are still missing Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete, Walt Frazier, Rick Barry, Bob McAdoo, Earl Monroe, and Elvin Hayes. So 6 in there, 6 to go. Who's that going to lock in for? I would imagine Pistol Pete will get the vote out of everybody there. Maybe a Wes Unseld, because people do have liked his point guard cards in the past. But I would say a Pistol Pete would probably win this, and a Pistol Pete could be a solid enough card. And these 5 haven't been too expensive, and Dave Bing wasn't expensive. Haven't been too expensive so far, so I don't think this is going to be an expensive set to lock in. Elvin Hayes, Earl Monroe, Bob McAdoo, Rick Barry, and Walt Frazier are never going to be expensive. Pistol Pete, it depends what level they drop him at as to whether or not he'll cost a lot. But even at Pink Diamond or even at Opal level, I don't think Pistol Pete would cost that much. So that is a potential, and I do think the lock-in would be Pistol Pete. As for the 1980s, well, this set is pretty much done. Now, there are still 2 placeholders here, but I mean, 2K don't care about that. They could have 5 here and they wouldn't care if there's 5 people left in this set. So that doesn't really mean anything. According to the spreadsheet, there is 1 person left, and that is Robert Parrish. Now, even if it's an Opal Robert Parrish, that ain't going to cost a lot. So this set is done for me with just a Robert Parrish left to come, most likely. We'll get to the 90s in a second, but, Hakeem and Dennis Rodman could be in this set. But if it's going by their primes, then Robert Parrish is going to be in this set. We've already got everybody. It hasn't cost me too much. Magic was 100k. Clyde's 20k. Moses Malone's 30k. This Dominique for a holo was 50k. James Worthy was 60. Larry Bird wasn't much. Dr. J was 50. Hasn't cost us all that much. And who's this going to be the lock-in for? Well, it's going to be Magic, isn't it? Or it's going to be Kareem. No questions asked. I don't think you can bring Larry Bird into the equation. When it comes to my team or whatever, it's going to be Magic or it's going to be Kareem. Either one of those could be a demon when they get locked in. So we might lock in for the 80s, maybe. Then we come over to the 90s, where we've already got D-Rob, who's worth a lot, and a Holo Shaq. Did you not have a Holo Shaq? Gorgeous card. And for the 90s, Hakeem, Gary Payton, Karl Malone, and Dennis Rodman. Now, Gary Payton is 100% going to be low rated. He's going to be an Amethyst or he's going to be a Diamond, because he's already got a Pink Diamond from Unlimited, and he's got a Dark Matter in the collect level. So they're not going to want to throw an Opal in here to detract from the Dark Matter. So he's going to be an Amethyst or a Diamond. Happy days. Hakeem could be expensive, but again, he's already got the Pink Diamond lock-in, so maybe they drop Hakeem as an Amethyst or a Diamond. And then Karl Malone and Dennis Rodman, they could be Pink Diamonds, but I don't think they're going to be all that expensive. And then for the lock-in, I mean, who do you think it's going to be? It's going to be this guy, isn't it? It's going to be a Michael Jordan lock-in. And right now, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. Your most expensive ones are obviously going to be this D-Rob. I think just because he's so rare. But the 90s ain't looking too bad. And then as for the 2000s, I mean, I'm not going to be locking in these sets. I don't care for the 2000s or the 2010s because they're just too expensive. But you do have Melo left, AI, KG. That will probably lock in for Kobe, Bean, Bryant. And then the 2000s, still missing KD, CP3, AD, Damian Lillard. And that will either lock in for LeBron, Steph, or Giannis, depending on who votes for who on Twitter. And then, what are they actually going to be? Well, they've got to be opals because there's opals in the sets. So they literally have to be opals. Are they going to be dark matters? If they get strung out to Season 5, they'll be dark matters. If they're opals, they're not going to be relevant for very long because dark matters will be along soon. So I kind of hope they string them out until they make the lock-ins dark matters and then they can be around for like a good few months. We'll have to wait and see, but for now, I'm very happy with my collection. Shout out to Pony for making that graphic, by the way. And yeah, if you guys didn't know about it, now you know. And it's quite exciting. So let's go ahead and get into our Hall of Fame badge for today. Limited Season 3. Was it worth it? Was it not? We have got decent badges. You know, Stop and Pop's good. Fast Switch good. Chef's good. Bullet Pass is good. How to say is good. Great Machine's good. Corner Specialist good. We don't have like an exceptional badge. We don't have like a Clamps, a Limitless, Quick First Step, Sniper, Deadeye, Blinders, Intimidator, etc. We don't have one of those badges just yet. Can today be the day when that luck changes around? Right, let's shut that down. Hook it up, 2K. Don't hook it down. And please, whatever you do, don't give me a duplicate. And then please don't give me a duplicate of a duplicate that I've already got. So I've got 14 badges. There are 66 badges you could potentially give me here. And you give me Back Down Punisher. I mean, it is shocking. But at least it's not a duplicate. I mean, it is shocking. Wow. But we do now have a full page of Hall of Fame badges. So that looks cool. But Back Down Punisher. Oh, our badges are all over the place. We got guard badges. We've got playmaking badges. We've got post badges. Board badges. Like, we've got a little bit of everything, that's for sure. What a mismatched player we could build here. But it is 15 Hall of Fame badges. And on Friday, heat checks are coming. If you guys didn't know, I announced it yesterday. Well, I didn't announce it. 2K did, but then I put it on Twitter. But heat checks are coming on Friday. It's going to be 450 cards added into this game. Right now, I need 370 to get the 5 contracts and 5 HOF badges. What are those HOF badges going to be? I don't know, but it should and could be very damn exciting. And of course, we're going to get Opal Iggy, not far after, and we're going to get 100k as well, which is, you know, nice enough. And we're going to get this pack here, which is going to give us some MT back, and then the mystery player as well, and then 500 tokens. Somebody's going to be at this. If they get heat checks, I think B Street's going to be at 500 tokens. And we are going to be in a place where at the very start of Season 4, on day 1 of Season 4, in January, 100 cards is all it's going to take for the first Dark Matter to hit the game. And do you think 2K are going to allow the first Dark Matter to be a Gary Payton from a collector reward? Nope. Is the first Dark Matter going to be in packs? Yup. We could see Dark Matters in Season 4, which would be kind of crazy. But the way things are going this year, it very well could happen. So there we go. That is that for today. A Hall of Fame badge added. It is a new one at least. And the 75 collection is looking so good. So Pistol Pete, not Pistol Pete, John Havlicek was graded yesterday. Bought a new one ungraded. And it's looking pretty damn cool, isn't it? It's looking pretty damn cool. So keep your eye out on PlayStation. If you have any of these cards that I don't have, please let me know. And I will scoop them up. But that is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. As usual, please like, subscribe. I will see you next time. And peace.